Good afternoon, guys. Hopefully this recording is actually happening. Now, the bike in front of me is actually my bike, and that is my old man on it. So what he's done, which is more than I asked him to do, is clean up the bike properly so it can be sold all nice and shiny, and yeah, it looks amazing. And yeah, this I think the third or fourth time he's actually ridden it for a long period, and apparently he absolutely loves it. And again, he is an old man, and it is an old man's bike. And my phone keeps sending alerts that he's moving. So yeah. Hopefully this recording is happening. I will do another check in a second. We've just had a cheeky beer, and now we're off to the shops to quickly get some stuff to have dinner. Just gonna hit that bump because I'm a dingus. And impulse, maybe. Yes, it is. Awesome. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lovely afternoon here in the territory. I've got my two bikes on the road. My Veronica in the front, Katerina in the back. Oh, it is almost like a dream. But yes, tomorrow I will be riding the Quacker, and you will get a feel for what it's like to ride that, I guess. It's definitely very comfy, but it's lazy. She does not like to go fast. She likes to cruise. Take her time, go slow, baby, slow. Whereas Katerina here, she has very little time for chill. Don't get me wrong, I said she's patient, but she's always got that urge that she just wants to go. So yeah, if anyone's watching this and live in the territory, I will be putting the Quacker up, and maybe you get to walk away with it. Look at her, all shiny and chrome. Yeah, no, I haven't really got much to say today, guys. It's been a fairly standard day. I did some things, did some printing, got some stuff done. Then I got invited to an afternoon beer with the old man, and got surprised with how clean good old Veronica is. And here we are. We're thinking just some like Doritos and salsa and cheese for dinner. Nothing fancy. Keep it simple, stupid. Now, I'm just gotta wait for these lights to go green. Should be soon. Any minute now. There we go. Off we go. Oh. It will be sad to see Veronica go. Oh, such a good note on that girl. Such a good note indeed. Oh, there we go. Shenanigans are ensuing. People still can't fucking drive. That's alright. If I'm not in any real rush, it is what it is. Yeah. So far, the camera seems to be working fairly well. I uploaded that double feature this morning. Took a while to process. Took a little bit longer to edit, actually. But yeah, hopefully this version of the 4K cheap GoPro alternative will last a little bit longer, more than 2 months. Easy as she goes. Now, yes, full disclosure, because 99% of the people who watch this don't know the old man or myself. We're actually very comfortable riding as a duo. I always prefer to take the rear because that's just how I like to ride. I don't like to take the front and be responsible for finding all the hazards and whatnot, whereas the old man is more than comfortable doing that, being that he's had so many more years of motorcycling. I say so many more years. Oh, there we go. That's the other one. The one that everyone else seems to think is my bike. Yeah, I can almost guarantee that guy is already up the front, or is close to it. Oh, I guess he didn't get as far forward as he thought he would. So yeah, I'm wearing obviously a modular full face helmet, and the old man is wearing the little bucket helmet, the little half helmet that he and I have kind of shared over the years. I think I've used it more than he has, much to his annoyance since he bought it. Oh, I don't know if this mic is going to pick that up properly, but it just has such a good note. Good old Vance and Hines. Let's try and make some more space, I guess. Don't think we're going to get this light. I reckon it's going to go red any second now, but we'll see. It's gonna. Oh, shit, there we go. Shirt was caught. I have not buttoned up my my outer shirt. Yeah. In case the shadow being picked up by the camera doesn't show that already. Normally he would be wearing a full face helmet on his Yamaha as well, and we'd have the Cenas going on, but obviously he doesn't want to wear his full face helmet on the Quacker, so it is what it is. Oh, yeah, you guys can get a much more upfront experience. It does feel like I'm doing a little bit of a do it with Dan, you know, we're reluctantly selling a bike that I really shouldn't be selling. Oh yeah, this is lovely. What the fuck is even happening? Well, let's fucking do this. I will not be kept behind. I wonder if he's actually figured out how to use the cruise control, because it's a bit different, I think, than what he's used to. I mean, hell, the cruise control on this is a lot different as well. The buttons are on either side of the grip, so that you don't actually take your hands off. Kind of like press this button, and then you use your index finger, press that, and ta-da! Cruise control. And if you need to go up, you use your thumb. And if you need to go down, you press your index finger again. I haven't found any issues with it. Whereas that one, it's actually like a little switch on your right side, just underneath your ignition button, your start button, and it takes a while to get used to. ABS on that bike is really fucking good. Probably almost as good as on the KTM. And yet we found, when we did a test, this is years ago by the way, I think this is like 2019, we did a test between the old man's the Yamaha 1300 and my Kawasaki 1700 about which one would brake better. And my Quacker won. I don't know how, but it won. Despite the fact that it's 2 years older and it's got a lot more weight behind it, it stopped at much shorter distances. And the only thing I can really attribute that to is that because it's got such a bigger engine, it's got an extra 400 cc's, and it's only got 2 cylinders, its engine braking might be a little bit more efficient, or maybe I'm getting that completely wrong. Maybe more cylinders is better for engine braking, but it definitely works a treat. Yeah, again, I don't want to sell it. I really don't want to sell it, but I need to. I really need to, and you know, if someone buys the next 3 weeks, it'll be sad, but then I won't have to worry about having spare cash when I'm on the charity ride. Yeah, look at me going on and on and on about this bike. Actually, wouldn't it be grand if this fucking camera wasn't even recording? Although I'm pretty sure it is. Otherwise, you might just get the point of view camera. There we go, down to 60. Yeah, the old man definitely trusts his reactions a lot more than I trust mine at this speed. What is the temperature? Oh, it's 33 degrees. Doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's 30, give or take. But hey, just putting it out there, his legs are going to be fucking roasting. The big V twin, not great at low speeds, with that nice heat getting right up in there. Oh, peep later. Always try and do a cursory wave. It's good to try and, you know, promote that sort of community amongst motorcyclists. Yeah. I am actually starting to feel a lot better. I know I've still got a little bit of coughing going on, but my voice has come back for the most part, and I can breathe despite all the smoke in the air. Despite all that, and despite the bit of a gnarly headwind we've got, because apparently I can't have nice things. That's alright. Live to ride, man. Live to ride. Because life is a highway. And I'm gonna ride it all night long. Ooh. Definitely putting his foot down. Oh, no, his foot down. Putting his throttle hand down. His throttle? Why am I going British? Shouldn't be doing that. And look at that. Spurs. I would like some spurs, actually. I have absolutely zero practical use for them, but I would actually just like them. Don't do it, Dad. Come on. Ah, oh, god damn it. Alright, fine. We're going to this lane now. The one thing we both have a shared belief in is no lane splitting, filtering, whatever you want to call it. Right, we should get a green light pretty soon, actually. It doesn't look like there's much traffic. Surprisingly. If anyone's wondering what his shirt stands for, it stands for Tango Juliet Foxtrot. Or in normal terms, the job's fucked. I also have one of those shirts, and our buddy Clevo is the one who basically holds the license to make those shirts in support of police officers throughout the world. Oh, that is so good. I don't know how many times I can say it, but I'm going to keep saying it. Such a beautiful bike. It's too bad I'm such a terrible bike owner. Yeah, I'll be the first to admit it. I am a terrible bike owner. I am the laziest piece of shit when it comes to keeping the motorcycle clean. I tried with my first bike, and I think I did a fairly good job, but yeah, the second bike, not so much. Then the third bike, which is the Quacker, I think I've barely cleaned that in the time I've owned it. That's the cleanest it's ever looked. And then this bike, well, yeah, I do kind of clean it, but that's because it's, most of the time you can't even tell it's dirty. Because all the colours are matted out, and I don't really take it off-roading. Alrighty, looks like we'll split off. Uno momento. Yep. A lot of people don't understand just exactly how comfortable cruisers are. They are so comfy. Yes, if you're riding them for more than 400 k's in a day, your tail is really gonna hurt. Your tailbone's just going to be completely miserable with you, but it's just so comfy. It's the most relaxed, and whoever gets this bike is going to be real happy. I know I was real happy when I got it for the price that I did. I originally had my eyes on the bigger. No, not the bigger. It had exactly the same engine size, but it was just like the model up, the Vaquero. And I still like it. If I could, I would absolutely get a Vaquero. You know, it's a bagger, but it's got a nice big frame-mounted fairing. It'll have speakers and this and that and the other. It'll just be a little bit better, a little more suited to my tastes. And of course, then you've got the top of the line, the Voyager, which I do fancy, but it's too much of an old man's bike. I say that on a sports tourer, which is deemed an old man's bike by every other motorcyclist on the planet. Alrighty, here we go, straight across. I've got an itchy nose, but we're going to stop soon. So yeah. In to get the food we go. And then yeah, it'll be a pretty short video today, well, this afternoon. And we should return to our regularly scheduled program tomorrow with my terrible morning vlogs and my slightly better, well, I hope slightly better afternoon vlogs. At first, that Ranger is going to try and cut me off, isn't he? No? Excellent. Maybe he learns his lesson. Yeah, where? He doesn't want to use the motorcycle parking. I mean, fair enough. It's that time of the day where it doesn't really matter. There's parking spaces everywhere. Oh, even better. Alright guys, this is B signing off. Ride safe, look after each other.